This week on Primos Truth About Hunting.
Tombstone Creek Outfitters, and we're hunting with our good friend Tom.
Northern Missouri, first gun season is tomorrow. Bucks are running the does.
Bow up crew.
Bow up crew from Mississippi Delta.
He come to that can and that buckle.
The place we're hunting is real thick and natural sanctuary for a lot of these deer.
Ruddin, Missouri Whitetail.
He come to that can. He come to that buck roar. He's eat it up.
Welcome to the woods, y'all. Down home with the boys. Here we go.
It's a natural high out back in the country. Trophy rack in my sights, bragging rights on my buddy. If you wanna know why we do what we do, why tell ain't no lie? Tell you the truth, it's a natural high.
Primos Truth About Hunting is brought to you by Bushnell, Matthews, Rage, Cabela's, Yeti Coolers, Squincher, The Block Black, Ozonics, Black Gold, Ripcord, and Primos Hunting. Speak the language.
November the 11th, Veterans Day. And Slade and I are heading up in here to Northern Missouri. Opening day of first gun season is tomorrow. And we hear the bucks are running the does. We'll be up here staying with our buddy Paul Corn, Tombstone Outfitters. Looks like it's going to be a very interesting week. I love coming up here to Missouri where they have that dark black soil, all the agriculture, and man, it really grows some big old whitetail bucks. The only bad thing was having to ride up here with Slade and listening to his music for 10 or 11 hours. We're going to be hunting with our old friend Mr. Tom at Sacred Ground, but we're going to be staying with our buddy Paul Corn and Seth Udalla at Tombstone Creek Outfitters. Our first morning's hunt was pretty slow, but some bad weather was moving out and some good weather was coming in, and we were looking forward to that afternoon. Well, opening day here in Missouri. Had a decent little hunt this morning. Saw a few does. It sounded like World War III going on all around us, which is good because the place we're hunting is real thick and gnarly, and it's just a natural sanctuary for a lot of these deer that've been hanging out in these big fields and cornfields and bean fields and stuff like that. Hopefully we'll get into something this afternoon, and then I might let my little camera boy Slade have a hunt here. It's the first afternoon of our North Missouri gun hunt. We hunted this morning, saw a few deer. Pretty cold. Heard a lot of shooting all around us. Mr. Tom, the landowner, saw what he said was a pretty good buck chasing a doe down here by this pond. So we're in here early. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And hopefully that buck is still hanging around. And we'll get to see him and get to take him home. That's what I'm talking about.
should be coming right up here on top. Look, this buck's coming right to us.
Yeah.
You see him right in front.
Yeah, I see it. Way to go, bro.
Man. Whew, what a bug. He come to that can. He come to that buck roar. He's eat it. Oh!
Hey, I just looked up and he popped out. And he went behind that tree.
He went down behind there. Come out across that field. And I thought he was going to try and circle us, but you could tell he was big. He's a big 10-point. And then I think he got down there and he come up on top of that pond.
I just happened to look right there and I saw the sun shining on his horns right there. On the dam, on the pond dam. Hey, way to go, buddy.
Wait, man.
Hey.
Lord of mercy.
That's how fast it can happen when you call him up. Oh, my goodness.
He was looking for that doe. I'll tell you what.
He was looking for that buck grunting chasing that doe.
And this great big can done killed another. This segment of Truth About Hunting was brought to you by Mossy Oaks Native Nurseries and Biology and Summit Tree Stands. Big Missouri whitetail buck, I'm telling you.
He come to that can and that buck roar.
Being good, PK, being real good and lucky. You know, I really love coming to northern Missouri in that first couple of weeks of November. I mean, the bucks are rutting, they're with the does, and, you know, if you love to call and grunt and rattle and can, boy, you can really have some fun.
All right, buddy, let's go get it. All right. Went down right down there at the end of the food pile. I think so.
Oh, man. Look at it. Look at that. Oh, big old head. Look at he's been rubbing.
What is it? How many points he got?
He's got 6 on this side and 5 on this side. He'll be, and he's got pretty long beams. So, good mass. He's a big old joker, is a big Missouri whitetail buck, I'm telling you. And I am tickled to death. Look, his brows are bladed. He has been tearing these trees.
How many bucks did we call up today?
I can't even remember how many it was, Slade. I really can't.
Well, Slade and I got our buck loaded up, and now we're going to head back to Tombstone Creek where we're staying, show him off to old PK and the rest of the guys in camp, tell the story a couple more times, maybe add a few things to it, build it up a little bit, you know. Big buck down, baby. Is that a toad? Is that a toad, Yankee boy?
My God.
Huh?
How did you end up pulling that off, Jimmy?
Just being good, PK, being real good and lucky.
That is a beautiful deer.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't Tom have a great place there?
Oh, he does, and he was so excited.
That is great. He had a lot of pictures of this deer, didn't he?
I think so. He sent me one that was with our true cam blackout.
Yeah.
And the deer was moving. It was a little blurry, but I'm pretty sure it's the same deer.
Gosh,
and I told him when I got here, I said, that's the deer I want to kill.
Oh, man, that is a great deer.
And that's man, he come out with his ears back. He walked just coming out of them big cedars, you know. Woo!
This segment of Truth About Hunting was brought to you by Smokehouse Salt Company and Tight Spot Arrow Quivers.
We've caught in a lot of young deer, so we came back to Old Faithful, I hope.
Bow up crew.
Roll up crew from Mississippi Delta.
That is some bone, man. That's some serious killing there.
The Primos Minute is brought to you by Polaris Ranger EV.
Welcome to this week's Primos Minute, where we're going to tell you all about the new neoprene bow sling from Primos.
The Primos bow sling protects 3 crucial elements of any compound bow, from the cables to the strings and the cams, so your bow is in top shape for that perfect shot.
It's easy to put on your bow. Simply place the cushioned cam cup over both cams, lock them in place using the secure strap and connector. Then connect the 3 reinforced buttons for that added peace of mind.
If all that wasn't enough, we've also added a comfortable slip-resistant strap that keeps your bow from moving once you have it on your shoulder.
Trust us, once you've tried it, you won't be without it.
And that's your Primos Minute for this week.
And that's how we speak the language.
Well, after Mr. Jimmy killed that big booner, Mr. Tom said, "Hey, Slade, why don't you hunt for a few days?" I told Jimmy, "Get them glasses out, old man. You behind the camera now." Well, I hunted for a day and a half. We had some good and bad weather. It kind of warmed up a little bit. We had some fun hunts. We called up a lot of young deer, but nothing that we wanted to shoot. Even though we're gun hunting, it's a lot of fun calling these deer up in the bow range, just watching them rut and chase does everywhere.
Where'd he go? He went in the trees. He went into the woods. There he is, there he is. But I knew they had to be a lot though. She kept flipping her tail. Can you see him zigzagging? I mean, he is set shape. Like old coon dog working, don't it? Yeah.
So on that third afternoon, I'm going right back to the same honey hole blind that Mr. Jimmy killed out of.
We're back in the honey hole, Jimmy's honey hole. Back down here at the pond blind where Jimmy killed 2 days ago. I've hunted the last couple days and we've caught in a lot of young deer, you know, just not old enough, big enough to shoot, but we finally got a good, stiff, solid west wind hitting us right in the face, so we came back to Old Faithful, I hope. You know, the other day on Mr. Jimmy's hunt, we caught up several young bucks, including the big 170-inch 11-point that he killed. So
171 and 3/8.
171 and 3/8. So anyway, you know, with all the bucks that we saw, we feel good that, you know, this wind will lay down after a while, and this getting cooler, that we might could do some calling and have some more bucks come in like the other day.
I knew there was a lot of deer here, so I've just been calling every 20 to 30 minutes for a few hours, and all of a sudden, a big old buck just appears out of nowhere. This buck watches us for a while, and he can't see the deer that's doing the calling, so he turns to leave, but I just keep calling for a few more minutes and get my gun up and get ready just in case he pops back out.
Man, he coming here. He was a pretty good deer. There he is right there. You see him? Oh, where? Over there on the other side of the pond, Mr. Jimmy. You see him? Just popped up.
Yeah, in
the grass.
Hold on, let me get on.
All right. You see him? He's coming down to the water right there, Mr. Jimmy. When he gets to the water, I'm gonna dump him, all right? Just tell me when you got him. I think he was way down right there behind them cedars, Mr. Jimmy.
Get him?
Yeah. See? Hey. That dude. He came out, Mr. Jimmy. And he came right there. He come to that can and that buckroom. And he got right here and he was facing us the whole time and I couldn't shoot. And he just turned and he walked right there. And I thought he might be going up that big hill. But then he popped out right there coming out of the water to get him a drink. And he stopped right there. I put it right on his shoulder and pow! And he just wheeled and ran right there to them cedars, and when he ran, I saw his tail. Oh, man, what? I'm gonna tell you what. We're staying up here with old PK, our buddy Paul Coyne at Tombstone Creek Outfitters, and we're hunting with our good friend Tom. Over here on the sacred ground, man, it's just... What a last few days, man, here in Missouri.
This segment of Truth About Hunting was brought to you by Ammo to Go and C Spire Wireless.
That's just a good old heavy rudding Missouri whitetail right there.
This is backstraps off my 11-pointer, but first we're gonna eat a little supper.
Well, I had a pretty good shot across the old pond with the 308. 225 yards is about what it was. So I felt confident in my shot. We get out, we find the deer. He's only 40 yards from where I shot him.
Look there, Mr. Jimmy, you see him?
I see him.
Look at this dude. Ooh.
Let me see him.
Look at that, Mr. Jimmy.
Oh, that's pretty.
That's a big, old, heavy 10-point right there.
Yeah.
Look at this. He's got old acorn on this horn.
Yeah.
And he's got a hole like he was fixing to have a big indentation right there on that main beam.
Oh, he's pretty too.
That's just look how thick he is right there. That's just a good old heavy rudding Missouri whitetail right there.
You know what I like? You know what I like about him?
What's that?
He's not as big as the one I killed, so I don't have to listen to you all the way home. What a great week of hunting here in Missouri. It's our last night in camp, and Mr. Jimmy is ready to fire up the grill.
Well, This is back straps off my 11 pointer that we're frying up here. We come all the way up here to northern Missouri to meet some different folks, and we wind up in a camp full of people from back home. Slade finished up this afternoon, so I reckon we'll be loading that truck up in the morning and heading on home. But first we're gonna eat a little supper.
Hey, look at this crew.
Bow up crew.
The Bow Up Crew.
Bow up crew from Mississippi Delta.
Look, I killed a deer today, so I got to wear mine.
Yay! That's when I'm coming out here. I put mine on.
We officially made old Slade and Mr. Jimmy members of the Bow Up Club.
Hey, they got Mr. Jimmy extra large, but it was too small.
Ooh, it looks pretty good.
Oh my
Mr.
goodness.
Primos, we got old Slade boy. Big old worm, Slade, a big one.
Oh.
That's a good sight to see. That is some bone, man. That's some serious killing there.
All above except for mine and Mr. Jimmy. Man.
Good week.
Thanks for being with us on The Truth and sharing with us what we love and cherish so much, this great sport of hunting. Join us again as we continue the tradition of hunting and just living the outdoor lifestyle. God willing, we'll see you next week.
Next week on Primo's Truth About Hunting.
More of them just come barreling in.
Way to set, huh, boys?
That was pretty wild, though, that deal. That call right there is loud.
They never seen the one coming, but he come from almost 1,200 yards. Travis seen one come right around the hill in front of him. I think we both hit him, Glenn. All right.
On 3, me and Glenn Zink.